main focus right now, people who are new to Colorado and may not know exactly how to prepare. Now, I can assure you there are no easy 14ers, but there are some that are better for those with little to no experience.
Nobody ever really conquers the mountains. You can't predict the mountains. You can't prepare for the mountains. But you can prepare for the climb.
One step at a time. See how far we can make it.
How would I describe this challenge? Nerve-wracking is a good way to describe it.
Hard.
It's gonna be rough.
It's going to be really difficult.
We're gonna be tested.
My name is PD Fan, and the whole purpose of this is 1 year ago, I had surgery to repair my torn Achilles. And today, 1 year on the day, or tomorrow, I'll be summiting my first 14er.
So, what is a 14er?
A 14er is any mountain that exceeds 14,000 feet in elevation. So there's 96 in the US, and Colorado has 58 of them. A lot of climbing enthusiasts do this hike for the thrill of it, for the added challenge, for the elevation gain.
Growing up, I was a pretty active kid. I played almost every sport, but the one that stood above the rest was football. I started playing flag football in college. It was a game that taught me so much about how to win, how to learn from your losses, team bonding, and building great friendships. It was also the very sport that got me hurt.
I've always wanted to do a 14er. But I always thought I was never fit enough, or it was too grueling on the body. So I never did it. And then, you know, back in July of last year is when I tore my Achilles.
The first doctor suggested me to do a non-surgical procedure that didn't even work.
You know,
What happened? What was your mindset? Where was your mind at?
no, it was those first few months were pretty tough, man. Because I kind of thought I wasn't going to be able to do anything. And oh, God damn it. Come on, my dear. Remember, one of the things I told Jenny was I'd be surprised, I'd be happy if I was able to kind of just walk again. And I just wanted to walk normal.
But then I finally found a surgeon that would repair it. But by that time, I wasted like 2 months.
You know, it was some grueling months to kind of just push through and just get a little bit stronger.
I can stand on it now?
And then from there was a silver lining that kind of changed my whole mindset on everything. And it kind of made me kind of start realizing, you know, while we're healthy, while we're young, we need to start doing some of the things that we've always wanted to do. One of the doctor visits, the doctor told me, you know, best case scenario, you'll probably get back 80%. And when me and Jelly was sitting in there, I remember telling them, I said, Doc, you never met somebody like me, because I'll be back 100.
Yeah, I went through rehab. I kept at it at home. It was tough. There was times when I would scream in pain. I was frustrated, but I kept at it day after day, week after week. And then I finally started to see some progress.
Okay, Peloton, let's go.
all in the mind, baby.
All right, game plan for tomorrow. We're gonna be doing the Quandary Peak 14er. Total elevation is 14,265. This is gonna be a 6.6 mile round trip hike up to the summit. We will be starting at 4 a.m. If all goes well, we'll be at summit by sunrise.
The summit team consists of 7 of us. First one is Kevin. He is the most experienced. And then we got Victor. We've been together for the last 4 years on many different adventures. Next we got Peter. I've done a few hikes with him already, and he's usually the pack leader. Fourth member is Martin. He is my brother for a long time. Me and him, when we're together, we laugh quite a bit. We got the 2 wild girls. Fifi, she's gonna be the one that I know is gonna keep us going. And then last, we got my girlfriend Jenly, and the one that knows when to push me and then when not to.
I think tomorrow's gonna go pretty great.
The only thing that I think that can stop us from reaching the top is weather.
We can get ice, we can get snow, we can get rain.
I think it's gonna be a shit show, honestly. No, it won't.
You know, I don't know if my fitness level is up to this. It's a new challenge.
I've been working out, lifting weights, but also I've been doing cardio.
Oh, I'll play basketball on Tuesday, Thursday, you know, keep my cardio up.
It's kind of scary. We're going at pitch black in the, you know, early morning. We don't know what we're gonna see out there.
But are you gonna leave us?
They're probably gonna leave us, but we can be together.
Fine. Yeah. As long as
Martin's gonna stay back with us. So it's okay.
Sorry, little bitch.
Never hiked a 14 before, but I did have the opportunity to hike Storm King with PD.
Probably the most hardest hike I've ever done was probably Mount Storm King. If Mount Storm King was 50% of what tomorrow's gonna be, we're in for a rough ride.
Hopped on the plane, arrived to Denver. It was pretty chill. Spirits are pretty high. Just landed in Denver, getting the rental car, and then we're heading straight up to the mountain. What kind of car do you think we got? You wanna make a bet? Jeep? I don't know, we can't fit no Jeep.
I ain't got no cheap shit. I got the good shit. I got the 2022 Tahoe.
Alright.
Load it up.
When we got to the mountains, we tried every single place to try to get water. Couldn't find any gas station that was open, so we said screw it. Went straight to the Airbnb, but I went back to the car to get some things from the car. I guess a previous guest left 2 jugs of water outside. We didn't have any water, and look what's popped up right in front of our car. I swear to God. I swear to you.
Wow, that's fresh water.
Yeah, so 2 brand new bottles of water, so definitely off to a great start.
Today's kind of exciting, actually. Excited? Yeah, to get this thing started. Tonight we drink, tomorrow we climb. Nah, I ain't no drinking tonight.
So how's your confidence level right now?
Out of 10.
At 10. 1 out of 10, you're at a 10.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, what about you?
Barring an unforeseen moose attack, I'm pretty confident.
The fuck?
So if we were to get lost in Vietnam, right? We're lost, because I can't speak Vietnamese very well. We happen to stumble into a restaurant, yeah, we can eat.
The weather is crazy right now. We got some rain, we got some ice, we got some hail.
Hopefully the weather's gonna hold up for us tomorrow. We won't have to deal with this, but it's been raining on and off all day long today.
If you guys seen my other video, okay? I regret not bringing my rain jacket, okay? Even though I said always have it on you. I don't even take my own advice, so go dislike the video. What is it, thumbs down? Oh shit, go thumbs down the video. I deserve it.
About to pour some whiskey in here and fuck his shit up.
They can get water from the sink. Bougie.
We're making our signs for tomorrow.
What sign?
The 14er. What do they call them? Completion sign. Summit signs. Yeah, summit sign. Trying to make it with the crew. I'm gonna write. I'm so high right now. High up. vibes were pretty good throughout the house. You know, everybody was up early. Everybody was getting their stretch in. We were feeling pretty positive, pretty upbeat. But we didn't know what was to come.
Feeling pretty good. It's 3:30 a.m. Everyone's getting dressed, putting on their base layers, their second layer, their third layer, and their outer layer.
Feeling pretty good, pretty awake now. Took some emergency. Now putting on toe warmers.
I really had a big second motivation push a few months ago. When my grandma fell and she hit her head and it left her, like half of her side paralyzed, man. And I can get to you, come on. So the 5 days that I left her paralyzed, half of her body, you know, I still saw a smile on her face, you know, and I was thinking, you know, this woman spent her whole life taking care of us and really never left her home to do anything, right? And so it kind of gave me like an appreciation, like, you know, while we're young, while we're able-bodied, while we have the opportunity, like why waste our life away when we can do things, you know? While we can do amazing things, we can push ourselves to do amazing things when people don't have the opportunity to do it, you know? And tomorrow we'll be doing things, we'll be summoning a 14er that only probably 1% of the world, of the population ever do. So we're taking ourselves, pushing our limits, going into new heights.
You know, that guy's been through a lot. Achilles tear, you know, multiple surgeries, rehab. But man, like everything he does in life, he's gonna make it. He's gonna do good. Like anything in life, there's always doubt, you know. The Achilles tear, man, it's a huge injury. This is a huge task. You know, 14,000 feet of huge. But do I have doubt? A little bit. But I really do think that he's gonna make it. He's gonna do very well today, this weekend.
I think tomorrow's gonna go pretty great. Like I said, there's gonna be some tests and challenges for each and every one of us that are going up there. But again, the goal is to make sure PD gets up there.
We're a team. No man's gonna be left behind, so we're gonna go through this all together.
No, it'll be fun. It'll be smooth.
Yeah, but are we a unit or are we gonna have stragglers?
We're gonna have stragglers.
It's going to be very interesting because I feel like there's going to be moments where we're going to be tested along this challenge, this journey. It's going to test our will and how bad we want it to get to the top.
I don't know how the strength of my Achilles is gonna hold up. This is gonna be the toughest thing I've ever taken it through since the injury. You know, I don't think I'm 100% recovered. I would say I'm more like, I don't know, 85, 90. And Achilles has been swelling after a grueling workout, so we'll see how it kind of ends up tomorrow.
The drive to the trailhead was silent. No words were spoken. It was kind of like the calm before the storm.
Snow. I got 2 words for you, pitch black. Darkness, just utter darkness. I will say the funniest part was early on when Fifi was like, hey, does anyone else see the sparkles off the snow? Because I thought that was just me, and I was like, oh my God, what did I drink last night?
All right, we're about to start the trail.
and it's starting off a little unexpected because snow stuck last night.
Being in a group and the way we are, you know, we leave no man behind. For sure, each and every one of us wants to summit it, but it's summiting it together that's going to be the biggest challenge.
All right, started the trailhead, Quandary Peak, 6.7 miles round trip. Let's get the show on the road.
I would say within the first 10 feet, I knew that it was going to be a hell of a challenge.
I knew breathing was going to be pretty hard. I didn't think it was going to be that hard. That, along with being sick like a couple days before and having like a lot of mucus in my lungs or liquid in my lungs. Yeah, the first thing, breathing.
I don't work out or anything, you know, I'm not used to hiking, so just climbing up, I was already having a hard time breathing. I was asking Peter, Phoebe, it's like, hey, are y'all breathing hard? And I was like telling me, hey, breathe slowly. He's like, I don't even know how to breathe slow.
Right after that first mile, the snow made it really tough on my Achilles. And once we got to the part where the stairs, when you kind of starts climbing the stairs, I literally felt like every step my Achilles was stretching to the max. I felt like I was grunting every single step. With the rockiness, with my ankle kind of twisting, turning with every step, it was turning a different way. Plus the slippery snow trying to hold your traction, and then added all the steps after that first mile. Yeah, I felt like every step I can feel like my Achilles was like stretching to the max. No, I'm just like trying to brace. This one's being like strained to the max right now. I should put on my spikes.
I don't know. With these little gravels, it might hurt you, like potentially roll your ankle even more. The trail was fairly easy up until we got past the tree line. So the importance of tree line is that's when you break about 12,800 feet, maybe 13,000 feet. That's when oxygen gets really low, and because it's so low, trees don't grow that high.
I feel like swelling up. Huh?
How you feeling, dude?
Rough on my legs right now.
We almost passed tree line.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
At dawn.
Getting close. Sun's coming up. We're 1.6 miles in. It's getting pretty rough. The steps, the incline and the steps coming up is pretty rough on the Achilles right now. And I feel like every step it's like stretching and I'm about to tear. So I don't know, one step at a time. See how far we can make it. We already made it this far. Might as well go all the way. Fuck.
Did you expect the snow?
I did not expect the snow, and I think the snow is what made it a lot harder because my leg is slipping everywhere. But I don't know. Maybe the mountain gods blessed us with this snow. That's crazy though.
Mm-hmm.
We are about 400 feet past tree line. As you can see around us, there are no trees. The sun is about to peak up, and Petey's hanging in there. He's coming up right now. Hanging in there. A little rough, but he's hanging in there. So, yep. Look at how the sun is shining.
Who cares what the world's gonna say? Cause you know you're gonna say it anyway. And I know.
Okay, the beginning was really good.
Yes.
Everyone was super strong together.
Yes.
And then I don't know what the hell
It kind
happened.
of
Yeah. I don't know.
because
Where at?
I don't know where.
Peter and Martin just went off.
Yeah, they just went off. And then basically me, you, Kevin, and Victor and PD stayed.
Yes.
Just want to do a crew update. It's just tough. It's just hella tough. The elevation, the thin air, the pounds on my back with all the gear. Damn. Just one step at a time. We'll make it up there. We're gonna make it up there. Check out this beautiful scene though. Check out this beautiful scenery though. I do want to say the other team, you guys are doing a good job keeping the pace. Whew. Whew. We're gonna make it, or I'll be up there.
I think we broke the tree line about 30 minutes ago, maybe 45. Walking up some stairs right now, and it's been really rough. And then, I don't know, maybe a little bit, half a mile or so, and then we'll hit the rock fields. And then we got less than about a mile left before summit. But just enjoying a snack and sunrise.
This was the part where the pack broke up.
They stopped to shoot a couple more things, and then PD was just like, go ahead, Kevin. Victor was gonna stay back with them.
Surprisingly not tired, it's just my legs.
Yeah. That's it, dude. You take breaks, catch your breath, you know? Go at your pace.
At this point in time, the group is split up into three now. First group is you got Peter and Martin. Second group, you got Kevin, Fifi, and Jenny. And then the third group, you have me and Victor.
I was trying to go on at my pace because it was, you know, I couldn't stop. I was feeling my legs cramping. I was telling Peter, I was like, yo, if I stop, I'm not gonna be able to make it up here.
So we're making our way up to the final ascent. From where we were up into the rock fields, I started feeling dizzy. I started to notice my mind wasn't right. I knew going into this, I wasn't probably gonna be the most fit. I wasn't gonna probably be the fastest in terms of pace, but I knew I was gonna have a strong mind, and that's what the mountain took away from me.
Okay, it was good overall until we got to basically.
No, until
right
until they put the drone up.
Yeah, that spot.
They put the drone up, and then all hell broke loose.
Kevin got to the middle of the peak, the summit.
Yeah, it was
the last part.
It was
where
literally
you would go
2
up.
more humps,
and
then we're done.
we're like, oh, looking for the Peter and Victor, and then.
And people kept passing. People kept passing. You're like, where
That's
are
where it
they?
fucked us up.
Yeah.
We sat there for like 30 minutes.
When Victor was flying the drone, I felt in my head that oxygen was getting cut off from my brain. So at that point, I knew something wasn't right. I felt like I was losing my consciousness a little bit. I couldn't think right. My brain was really foggy. I was really tired. So when Victor put the drone back down, and he came back and he asked how I was, and I told him, I said, dude, something's not right.
What's going on, Petey?
Huh?
What's going on? Talk to me. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
What's your body saying right now?
I don't know. Like, it makes me want to just lay down and sleep. My brain is like not functioning. Bro, I'm like out of it.
I know. It's pretty tough, man. Just gotta keep breathing, keep breathing. Do you need water?
No, I guess not.
I saw the look in his face, and I didn't know how to help him, like, quite honestly. Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I would ask him, like, how are you feeling? Actually, he said, I'm not good. And I'm like, oh shit, all right, what is it? And he was like, I don't know, man, like my head, like it's starting to hurt. And I'm like, all right, it's probably altitude sickness, right? So I'm like, let's just breathe, chill out, let's just breathe, and then we'll go and we'll start walking again. The most scary part of that was when Petey said, I can't feel my left arm, my left arm and my leg is starting to go numb. So I'm trying not to freak out.
I just felt like so much pressure in my head.
It's on an altitude.
It was a beating headache. Like you literally feel like from the back of your head, like blood was like being like clogged up.
But at that moment, like while I'm trying to help Petey, I'm also trying to like regain for myself, because I mean, it was like I said, there was a point in time where we're both walking. He's like, Vic, I'm feeling very delirious, and I'm like, shoot, man, I am too. Like I'm delirious. I was like, my mind wasn't even here. I was like in Hawaii, and then until I realized, like I was like, oh shoot, I'm on this hike, and then like I just stepped back to reality, and then I guess it happened for him too. So it was just a scary moment, man. I think we all knew the goal was to get PD up, and there was no backing down. I mean, there were multiple times where we said, man, we already here, we might as well keep going. And I'm like, exactly, let's go.
I honestly thought we were gonna stop. I thought we were gonna stop and turn around. I really did. Yeah, I was like, man, at this point. I remember sitting there, I looked up at the ascent and I said, holy fucking shit, dude. There's no fucking way we can do this.
There was a point in time where I was like, man, I think I'm gonna stop. But then I had P there, and I was like, no, it's not about me. Let's keep pushing it.
We're gonna do this together. So Victor called Jen Lee, and then Jen Lee said to call Kevin, and Kevin walked all the way down, grabbed Petey's backpack, and then Petey and Victor slowly made their way up to us. And I took stuff out of Petey's backpack because he was green in the face. Like he was green, blue lips. He had altitude sickness like no other. Like I've never seen someone so bad.
Yeah.
And Victor had it too, honestly. Victor was green too. He was fighting
he
through
was
though.
pale, but like
yeah, he did good.
I was like almost there to the fall summit, and I just thought to myself, like this mountain's always gonna be here. I'm gonna go down and help out PD and see if we can get him to the top. And if I don't make it, I don't make it. It's okay. I can always try another time. I ended up taking his backpack off, and he ended up moving forward with Victor. And then they ended up catching up to the girls, and then I was able to finally catch up. And Fifi ended up taking over the backpack and giving her backpack to PD. And I mean, after that, it was just step by step. PD was in front, and we were just following behind, making sure he doesn't fall and is able to move forward.
Good. We are past 100 feet. Descent right here. Hey, Mother Nature blessed us. All clear skies from here.
The fall summit it looks like it's the actual summit, but when you hit that point, that's when you actually see the real summit. So that's why they call it the fall summit. So mind you, the whole time my head was down, eyes closed, just a walking zombie, trying to think and push myself to do it because I knew I had everybody behind me pushing me to do this. So couldn't be any more thankful for them. Once we got to the fall summit, I heard Jenny behind me said, "Oh my God." And I looked up and I remember the words. I said, "Oh my fucking God, we're not even there yet."
Oh my gosh. It was literally one foot in front of another and then 5-second, 10-second rest because Petey was trying so hard. Like, oh my God, I felt for him. Yeah, because we were right at the end. Like you could see the top, and when we got to the top, it wasn't the top. That funny. Yeah, Petey was so upset.
He was really upset, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we all were.
Yeah, but like I was just so more disappointed for him because like he was trying so hard.
I would tell Petey to take it one step at a time, and that we're here to, or that I'm here to support you. Anything to do, man, because again, I'm here for you, man. It's not really just for myself, it's all for you.
Support my brother, Petey. You know, I want to see him go through his battles and, you know, succeed.
It was just crazy to see like the people that were behind him and like supporting him, you know, and how much support that he had with the people that were there. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Maybe we were about 50 yards away from the summit. That's when I had like a rush of emotions. I was just thinking about my family, all the stuff through that whole year of just rehab, how tough it was, you know, how I was doubting myself, how I never thought that I would never be able to do something like this. And I was able to like prove it wrong. And I think when we actually got to the actual summit and I sat down, that's when I felt like a release of like relief. Like, damn, I was able to do it.
Every single member of the summit team summited Quandary.
Yes!
You know, I just had to get that in there, but we're getting ready to head back down. We had a little bit of a lunch up here. Our sandwiches, some bee stingers, and those are actually really good. But overall, feeling good for the most part. There was a little bit of a struggle there, about 3/4 of the way through with PD and Victor, but they ended doing it. You know why? Because 70% of it is mental. You know, 30% physical, 70% mental. And they pushed through it and they made it. Just goes to show, whenever you think you're fucked, you're only 70% fucked. There's still 30% left in there. Let's go!
The best part of life is bringing people along on your journey. So being able to take people on this journey that would have never either done it on their own or doing this, and also just seeing the excitement from everybody once we reach the top, when we reach the top.
Cannot lie, that was one of the most difficult things, if not the most difficult thing that I've ever done in my life.
It was one of the hardest challenges I've ever done, for sure.
Knowing that he made it to the top and everyone else that joined the journey as well made it, that really made me happy.
What did you guys feel like the emotions were when?
Oh my gosh.
Just relief. But I felt relief for Petey then.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we knew we were gonna make it.
My brother, I know it was hard. I know it took a lot out of you, but you know, you did it. You know, people, you know, not everything is easy. I'm here, like we're all here to support you. Doesn't matter how hard it is. I know you were upset. It wasn't the greatest time, but you know, you fought through it, and you know, we're all proud of you.
You are surrounded by so many people that support you and are rooting for you, I think day in and day out. No matter what you're going through in life, don't be afraid to reach out because people are there. And also, I hope that you took everything that you experienced with this summit of the 14er and continue to build upon that, because I mean, after doing this and seeing what you had to go through, like, anything is possible. But I just want to say I'm super proud of you, man. You set a goal and you accomplished it, and it wasn't an easy goal. So yeah, good job, man.
That's all.
Any setback in life, it's all about mindset. You know, your mind is a powerful thing. Your mind will take you places, and your body will follow wherever your mind will take you. So, my advice, it's all about mindset. Any setback in life, you can either let it crush you, or you can fight back and have yourself a better comeback story.
You know, the importance of surrounding yourself with, you know, amazing people that push you, that will climb fucking mountains with you. You're gonna go through a lot in your life, and with the will of your heart and the strength of your mind, you know, you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Even though this story was kind of surrounded around me, but it was more so a story about, you know, having the right people around you, guiding you, pushing you, being there to support you. It's a story that, you know, how my friends know, my family, my kids, my nephews, to know that, you know, to hopefully inspire all of them. Yeah, to hopefully inspire them that, you know, don't let any setbacks bring you down. And to believe in yourself, because I believe in you.